Hi everybody, it's Kathy from Huckleberry Herbs and Art. Thanks so much for coming over. This channel is about paper crafts and gardening, and Heartfelt Creations is the focus many times. So this is the once a month release from Heartfelt, Cherry Blossom Retreat, in perfect time for spring. Don't forget to leave a comment down below what you think about this. I'd like to know if you've ever gone maybe to Washington D.C. to see the cherry blossoms and the beautiful light pink, and this is perfect for it. It fits. It's beautiful pinks and pastel colors with lovely images of cherry blossoms, and as usual very lovely strips along the side so as to waste not one speck of paper. Perfect for making cards just as they are, or on the other side we have this gorgeous wreath which is wonderful for a layout. I love the plaid and the colors of the pale turquoise blue and the yellow and the pink that create this. But look at along the edges, it's not just the cherry blossoms. We have these beautiful little singing bluebirds, not like the blue jay, but the bluebirds. And here is another one with one of the images, and I'll show you a little something I did with that. Many cards that you can make in different sizes with the lovely cherry blossoms. So yeah, so have you ever been to Washington D.C. when the cherry blossoms come out? It's something I've always wanted to do, and I'd love to go see the cherry blossoms in Japan too. Oh, so many plans, so little time. Yeah, along with so little, cost to go to places like this all the time. Okay, so this image of this little chair, lovely sweet little garden seat, and the wishing well and the bridge, beautiful, and all going to be part of the stamps and dies, along with the little cute pots and things that you see as ornaments. And some of the new dies are used in the background, and the pretty birds, and again along the sides sentiments for us to use. Lovely layout here with the cherry blossoms and the pretty little birds sitting along the top of them with that lovely decor and some lace underneath, and plenty of space to put your photographs, or if you're going to make card backs with these, lots of room to use them as backgrounds. Very sweet images on this one, and I am so ready for spring and seeing little pink blossoms. I will definitely be using the blossoms in this collection. And that little birdhouse, another sweet image. Here are some of the tags with some of the scenes, and the blossoms with the birds, and of course the birdhouse, and the seats. Very pretty, very pastel with pops of blues and greens. And here's a nice diamond shape if you have any of the diamond things that they came out with over the winter. I just love this impressionistic coloring. A little bit of purple and salmon mixed in the background. Little misty colors there in this scene. And then nice clear image of the little blue birds with the cherry blossoms and the birdhouse. On this side, nice place to put your layouts, or you can play around with these little birds and fussy cut these and pop these onto your cards, or just have this as a corner of your card and put your 3D cherry blossoms on top. This is a lovely scene as well. Again, little salmons and purples mixed in. Nice layering. Very sweet scene with the lovely garden seat. You just imagine sitting there with a cup of tea, listening to the birds chirp and watching the morning sun play with the light and the shadows on the trees and the flowers. Show you a close-up of the lovely greens and pinks. Always a good combination for pop. Now this is the page where you can cut out the pieces, so I will be back because we do have a die for the birds, as well as, I'm pretty sure I have to look at it again, the mold actually gives some dimension to the birds. So you can cut all of these out with your dies and then pop them into the 3D mold, and there you go. No coloring involved. You have tons of decor, and of course you get 2 of each of these. I love this very nice pink with the polka dots and that very, I'm thinking 1920s. Makes me think of the 1920s. What's that kind of style? I can never recall words while you're doing this. Okay, so here are some more of the tags and 6x6s, and there's a lovely gingham. Oh, so pretty. I love this color. Very nice light turquoise. And there's your 6x6s of the larger ones. It seems just beautiful. Again, I'm going to show you in just a minute something I did with that scene. So I'll give you a little sample. Lots of texture in the layers of colors here. Some more of the 6x6s with a very light pastel peachy pink. These are so cute. I think you can do a lot of things with these for the springtime. This is a salmon, and again, very light, darker, not a flat color, with these lovely designs running throughout. And here are your tags that we so expect. And they had dies come out in the middle of the winter for all these as well, the stamps. Some sentiments, so you can just make cards in a flash by putting some of the papers onto some cardstock. And this is a deep, deep salmon. I would not call this a red, but when pink and salmon darken up and hang out together, that's what you got right there. Alright, so beautiful colors. And stamps and dies consist of the Cherry Blossom Retreat, which has this lovely thinking of you hanging from the chain, and the bird house, and some nice branches, and there's the dies to cut them out. And I did stamp some of these out so you could see the sizes of them, so I'm getting ready to color and use some of these myself. I can just imagine, you know, putting some foam tape underneath and having these pop out and hang from the tree branch above. Beautiful. And then we have these cute Wishing Well Oasis stamps and dies, which comes with this lovely garden seed and the wishing well, and you can place your little pot and your canister over on the bench or to the side of the bench. And I have stamped some of those out as well so that you can get an idea for sizes. I definitely want to play with this. Lovely images, just perfect for spring. And then Haven of Daydreams. So this is the very large stamp, and the one I'm going to show you in a moment. And the die set that goes with this, the bridge. So I used the large stamp in my Arteza watercolor brushes and just did a little quick paint, stamp and paint. And this is all ready to go. I did the bridge with a die so I could pop it up, give it some dimension. Now all I have to do is mat it and give it a sentiment, and yeah, that's a very lovely little scene. I enjoyed playing with that, and I did not get fussy about it. It only took me a couple minutes to paint it. And then the die that goes with this set is the Daydreams Bridge, and it comes with the bridge as well as this beautiful die. Sorry, the colors don't seem to match up here so perfectly. I should have done them in a nice pink, but I just grabbed a piece of cardstock so that you could see the die, get an idea for the size. And there you go. There's the Haven of Daydreams stamp set and the Daydreams Bridge, which you could create something like that with. And then the Tweet Cherry Blossom. So this is where you get your birds and your flowers, and you stamp and die cut them. And they come in lots of little clusters. So if you didn't have the papers and you didn't have any way to die cut those little cherry blossoms that come on that page out, you could use this. And then I do have, so that you can get an idea, it's so easy and quick to just stamp bunches of them out. Sorry, that's where I took the bridge out. And then they do have the 3D cherry blossom shaping mold, so I will be back to use this. It has places for the leaves, 3 different sizes of the blossoms, and the little birds can all be shaped in the mold. Alright, you can find these items at HuckleberryHerbs.com. Please leave a comment below and give me a thumbs up if you like this. It is a bit of a task to come back every single month and make sure that I get these out on time for you to take a close-up look at the Heartfelt release. And I appreciate your support. So whenever you give a thumbs up and leave comments, you're being very supportive of your YouTube people that you follow. Well, till next time, everybody, I await the melting of the snow here in southern New Hampshire. Hope you're doing well where you are, and take good care. God bless.